I've personally experienced the duality of law enforcement that in a way proves that bigotry permeates it. Now, I preface the following stories by saying that I respect law enforcement despite these experiences, which are pretty tame in comparison to the experiences of Walter Scott, Tamir Rice, Sandra Bland, and Trayvon Martin. Story number 1. I was walking down the street one day when 6 guys jumped and robbed me. Now, this happened in a safety zone, which is basically a 2-block radius around a school with police surveillance cameras around it. Luckily, a man pulled over and scared him off and then called 911 for me. 30 minutes go by, nothing. We call again, only for them to tell us that they never received the first call. Another 20 or 30 minutes go by and still nothing. We were eventually able to flag down the 3rd or 4th cop car that drove past us, nearly an hour after the first call. Keep in mind, we're still in this safety zone, which is a 5-minute drive from 2 separate police precincts. They begrudgingly write up the report. I point out the fact that cameras likely caught the whole thing, and they say a detective will be assigned to my case within 3 days. A week and a half later, the detective calls me, tells me the camera that caught the entire thing only keeps footage for 3 days before erasing itself. There's nothing they could do, and I should just get over it. Story number 2, sophomore year of high school. There's this yearly event in the Christian community called Prayer at the Pole, where on a particular day, Christian kids of all ethnicities will meet at their school's flagpole before first period and start a prayer circle. Less than 10 minutes into the prayer, the cops show up and tell us to disperse. Turns out, one of the parents dropping off their kids was an atheist, saw the prayer circle, got offended, and called the cops. In one case, a crime occurred, and law enforcement was slow and apathetic. In the other case, a group was peacefully assembling, and law enforcement was swift and aggressive. These 2 events happened in different neighborhoods. One predominantly black, one predominantly white. I don't even have to say which is which.